Hello and welcome. It's time for a bit of Genshin Impact. So hopefully everything goes well. Should be about a 2 hour or so stream, give or take everything. No, that's not what I want to do. Go back. I swear to God. What's trying to happen here? Oh, that. Thank you. I just want to pull up the chat window so that way I can view it. That's all I'm trying to do. As we get a 3-minute ad. Hey, Atomic, what's your favorite character theme? When you say theme, what exactly do you mean? Because I didn't know characters had themes in this game. For being honest here. Alright. It's amazing how difficult YouTube is for getting everything set up at times. Alrighty. Well, let's get everyone sent out like they're supposed to be. I assume we've got full 160 resin. We do. So for things that we are doing today, we need to obviously do 3 ley lines, but we need to do this event here. And I don't know what that, this is new area. And that's just a challenger decisions. We did that. So let's go do a few ley lines, shall we? Okay, there's one right there. Beautiful. Let's get started. But hopefully everyone's having a pretty good day so far. We had our earlier stream of Neo, which went quite well. No complaints there. Minus the fact I'm just bad at the game, but that's, you know, that's a skill issue. I expect those. Ow. Now that went about how I expected it to. And now we just have our Genshin stream. I'm thinking... not sure what day I want to do it. Maybe Tuesday. I'm going to do another build stream. So for those who were not here during the last one, I built the Amanoma Kageuchi. It's a Lego set. Well, not really Lego, but close enough. Imitation Lego. And I have a Gundam that I have been talking about for a while that I was going to build. So I may do that Tuesday. Hey, Dumb Thing, how's it going, man? Hey, yes, what's up? Let's turn your camera back on then. You gonna lay down for me though? Be a good puppy? No game audio, just the clicking of the keyboard. Interesting. I see what you're talking about. Why is that happening is the question. I'm not too worried about dying. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, for whatever reason it changed. Now I'm really curious if I didn't have audio for Neo earlier. I'll have to check. Alright, we should have audio now. For whatever reason, OBS decided it was time to swap around. Oh, swap around my default audio. Try and take my from days. Well, what level do you have your from day currently? $70? Well, I mean, that's always a start there. What do you... what weapons do you have and artifacts do you have? Like, do you have any of the recommended 5 stars for them, or no? Yes, you're a good boy. Why are you creepily staring at me? I love you dearly, but it's really creepy when you do this. So weird. Yeah, you. And he'll just sit there and stare for a while, too. And it doesn't get less creepy over time. In fact, I think it might get creepier. Oh no, I'm gonna get shot off the wall. And Atomic, thank you for letting me know about that. Otherwise, it would have gone the whole stream without any audio. Not that I keep the audio all that loud for the game, but that's not the point.
I see everything. Dissipate.
Your range knows me.
Hold the line.
Pretty mid. 4-piece Pale Flame, level 70 prototype, archaic, talent 651. I mean, talents are always the last thing anyway.
Into the wind.
Pale Flame is best for the artifact stats. You have the sands at attack percent and the goblet at physical damage bonus or attack percent bonus. Maybe that's the last one. Yeah, all three. Alright, so all three of those. Let's go ahead and start our daily commissions before we start doing all of our other stuff. Why? You just want a cookie, don't you? You want a treat? Wait. Team is Official, Singshou, Layla, and Fremine. Wait. Right there. So, are you going for a physical DPS or a cryo? From the sound of it, it sounds like physical DPS with Pale Flame. Physical. Hey, Una, how's it going, man?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany.
So
them
why
if you wish to
why
hear.
Layla for the crit bonus? Why? With the double cryo. Doing good, awesome. Glad to hear so. All right, now where am I going? Are you gonna run off now and quit being creepy staring at me? You've just been staring at me the last like 3 minutes.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
No, this one.
Cathedral if you're injured.
Shield and crit bonus, also constant cryo. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that should actually be a pretty decent team overall then in that case. Depending on how you have the rest of the team set up, of course. Yeah, go berry flowers. Hey, Gamerman, how's it going? I am doing quite well. The rest of the team, we don't talk about them. I mean, your supports are the big part of it, man. If your supports are also, you know, if they're under-leveled or not performing up to par, it's gonna make an issue for everyone. Gotta build them up. Just as important. But I'm doing quite well, Gamerman. How about yourself?
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
I always hate this one because I never remember where it's supposed to be. It's like over here or something. Quit climbing things, Kazu. Drop. Progress? No, never. Today we are doing the event, the studies in light and shadow, because it's finally all the way out, so I can do the rest of those. We'll grab those primos, and then I don't know what else I'll be doing today. I might quest. You're asking a lot for me to start questing, but I might do it. Okay, where is the spot? Holy crap. I mean, yes, he is. However, you know, if you enjoy playing with him, that's what matters more so. I mean, I don't try to min-max. I enjoy a Hyper Bloom team because it makes me feel cool. Having all the reactions going. Oh, there it is. There's someone around here. I'm the only YouTube chatter here. You are. But I appreciate you being here because I prefer YouTube chat more so than Twitch chat because that draws more people to YouTube. Tried your two teams exactly as you did it with almost the same gear with the exception of my C2 Nihita. It was really hard. Oh, nah. It works fine. I wish I had C2 Nihita, man. I mean, I don't think I really found it all that difficult when I did it. Did I? I mean, like, I ran into a couple of issues, but I think that's more so user error than anything. Yeah, YouTube is always my preference, so I did it pretty fast. Well, hopefully I can keep that that momentum. Because how long till the next abyss? Like 2 weeks? A week? 8 days. My coaching is more stacked than yours. Oh yeah, I need to start farming for coaching. I think that's what I was gonna do with my condensed resins, was do Thundering Fury domain. Oh, hi. Ow!
One with nature.
Oh, so tomorrow you will considering do some mission Neo to complete. Yeah, because as far as I know, I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. I was supposed to. Well, I have dog hair in my mouth. I was supposed to have company tomorrow, but they bailed on me, so. Damn it. I think I got it. Anyway, so I'll probably end up playing some Neo. Try to complete all the missions that I have open except for the DLC. And I guess do some more Kodama hunting. I need to get the rest of those. It's easy to watch and say, but difficult to actually do it. I mean, I say my mouse is the real MVP of all of this. Did I get him? Come back. Baby, come back. Hey, I got him. Sweet. The mouse is the big one here. Like that really just makes Nahida insane. I wonder whatever happened to the footage that I had. So the Logitech G903 has an issue with the actual clicker in the buttons. I don't know what the technical definition of it is. Yeah, and I went ahead and replaced the buttons in there to make it to where it's actually working, because they have an issue where they will start like double clicking and sticking or not holding. It's really annoying. So I did a whole video of changing it out, but I never made the video. Like, I never produced it, never edited it together. So I don't know under that footage. I'll have to see if I have it. Because that would be a good video to put out for some people who have this mouse. Though, not all that many people have it since it's kind of expensive. The keyboard is the loudest thing here. Okay, so I do want to get a new keyboard. The one I want is like $200. So, yeah, because I want one that is not as loud. That's nice to see, Mara. I go to sleep because 1:13 in the morning. Well, I appreciate you being here, and I hope you sleep well. Though I have had people say that they really like the keyboard clicks, so I don't know if I should get rid of it. But also, my Razer keyboard is like, this thing is just amazing. I used to work at Walmart, and one day I was walking around because I used to work asset protection. Pretty much, I would catch thieves. I was going, pretty much. I would catch thieves, and as I was walking around, I saw Razer keyboard. This Razer keyboard, which is, oh no, I can't do that. Hold on. Oh god, there's so many cables in my way. Nope, I can't lift it up. Everything will break if I do. So it's like a $150 keyboard. It's on sale for 20 bucks. I was like, we're buying that. So I went ahead, grabbed one while I was walking around, and I had the key to take off the spider wrap that was on it, because that was my job, security. So I take the spider wrap off it, set it on the table, go up, check out with it, put it in my office. It was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not letting someone else buy this. This is mine. I own this. I'm dead. And so I've been using it ever since. It's an amazing keyboard. Oh, god, that was stupid. You like the click sounds too? Razer can make keyboards now. Tell him he's a good boy. I don't have him. I mean, I don't have him either. I did consider buying him when he was on the rotation, but I ended up choosing not to. I couldn't justify it. The best part is, like, as soon as I jumped off, I was like, I messed up. This isn't Fontaine. The realization, like, well, there he goes. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Whoops. How many times have I done that now? It's a lot.
My bond is strong.
My poor character's drowned way too much. Man, like, this keyboard is also surprisingly heavy. I mean, it's a mechanical keyboard, of course it is. But, my brother bought one. Oh. And he got in, he's like, I didn't realize your keyboard was so heavy. I was like, oh. Yeah, it's a good keyboard. Like, it doesn't have the fancy, like, assignment for different keys. Because, like, some of the really high-end keyboards, you can assign different functions for keys. It's pretty awesome. I was thinking about doing Thunder and Fury for coaching and trying to get some more. We could do Emblem. It doesn't really matter to me either way. I'm sure I need Emblem too.
Completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
But it's just a good, solid keyboard. But before we do any more farming, we need to do this. Better strongbox it. Strongbox gives me such anxiety, man. It's so bad. What if I need it? What if I need this artifact? What if it was secretly amazing for a character and I just ruined it? What if it was the one to roll all the stats? And this is why my artifacts box gets full. Wait, where am I going? Over here? Oh yeah, I gotta put that stupid camera on. Here's the emblem. Second drop is good too. I mean, that makes sense. I can do some. That's fine. All right, let's put this camera on. And I do need Raiden. 4.1. Who are you going for in 4? I'm not pulling in 4.1 probably. I'm gonna wait for most likely not Focalors, or Furina, however you want to call her. Or if I get lucky, they will drop Raiden, and then I will definitely pull for Raiden. There seems to be a Clockwork Mecha around. Great. Okay, and I just have to get 4 different kinds of Clockwork Mecha. Okay. But what about for you, Dome? Who do you plan to pull for? If anyone, that is. Oh, hey, a chest. Let's go grab that. The signature of the emblem domain is the signature of Yoimiya. Well, even better. So what you're saying is there's potential I could have Yoimiya just fully ready to go for the one day I eventually get her. One day.
Jill.
Oh, man. Only characters I don't have and I do want are Miko, Yoimiya, and Alhaitham. I thought about pulling for Alhaitham, but it just doesn't seem worth it to me.
Every little bit counts.
I get he's the Dendro coaching, but me didn't do it for me. You know what? If I come up here. Yeah, okay, well, you're just everywhere. Beautiful. Clockwork, Mika.
Mika.
There seems to be a Clockwork Mecha around. Alright, so I just need one more. Don't I need... Let's do this real quick, since we're here.
Everyone hold hands.
The bond is strong.
The wind knows her.
I see everything.
These exact same artifacts, weapons, and team as from May. They do more.
Time Time to
I mean, isn't Beto supposed to be like kind of strong though as a physical DPS? I have her. I don't have her built up at all. Oh, I wasted that.
Stand with me.
One with nature.
Get over here. I did not give you permission to attack that. Sir.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Challenge completed. Cool. See, this is how I like exploring, just like randomly coming across things, you know? I already took a picture of the dog. Just come across things and then do it. I don't think so. Thought she was supposed to be a sub DPS. Like I thought her whole gimmick was that her counter works well, which keeps her on field. Then you have her skill that is off field DPS. Or is it her burst? One of them is. I said I haven't used her. Supposedly she'd be good for a lot of the things I do. I don't use her. That's weird. Get out. Alright, some bird. What am I looking for? Ooh, hold up. No, come back. Get over here. Ah, those. Okay, well, let's take some pictures of you. Can we zoom out and just get like all of you? Ashmiko was Raiden's first rerun. I mean, yeah, at that point, you definitely save for Raiden. Not a question. When Yumiko first appeared, I was very hyped, but didn't have Raiden. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I was with Yoimiya. I had to wait for Kazu. Oh, found bird. 4 different kinds of Fontanian bird. Yuck. Alright, let's go find the doggos. There's something up here. But first, there's jerks in the way. If you don't attack me, I won't attack you. Deal? Oh, well.
I see everything.
You have signed your fate.
One with nature.
Yup. That's how it was for me. Okay, well, I guess I gotta say for little Dendro goddess, because she is, as you said, pretty much required. She's amazing. You were right. I really wanted the mist splitter so bad, but I couldn't justify. Oh god, I couldn't justify spinning the primos. I mean, at least this is an easy event. I can't argue with that. I'm not crazy for the layout of Fontaine. Why is there so much climbing involved? Like, one day, I will be able to start pulling for, Oh, you are fancy. One day I'll start pulling for weapons, but not quite there yet. I have a couple more characters that are in my must-have list for me. Do you count as an airship or no? Oh no, wait, I got that. Don't attack me. Let me just photograph birds. I want birds.
Time to go.
Would you guys still watch me if I had like a macaw chill on my shoulder during the stream? see a crystal fly. You don't care. I really like birds, but they're kind of jerks, and they can outlive you. Now, Clorinde and Arlecchino, she's playable. Yeah, I don't really. I can't see me pulling for any of them, honestly. All right, you got this. And jump. Yes. Go out. Damn, I won both. You want Clorinde? I mean, nothing wrong with characters you want. Don't attack me. Like, for the most part, a lot of the characters I wanted, I just wanted for... because I liked them. And then it turned out that also they just work great for teams. What is this? Scenic attraction. Okay, well, let's go take a photo of it. Never get Miko. Clorinde is the... which one is Clorinde? I saw her, so I have an image in my head, but I don't know which one it is. Bird. Ooh, fruit. I would like to say this could be a long stream, but I already know for a fact, just by the sound of my voice, that it won't be. The blue one? Gotcha. Okay. Top hat. Does that dog count? That's a dog. Can I take? I want to take a photo of this dog. Come here. Is it? Why is this dog not as good of a dog? Look at him. He's a good boy. He's sitting. It's kind of strange to be here, but I like her. She's low key. I mean, that's fair. There seems to be a Fontanian canines. No, you. I don't care about you. You're ugly. I don't like poodles. Like, at all. Really hate poodles, actually. They're usually jerks, believe it or not. Sunken object. Well, let's go take a photo of that. The remains of underwater creatures seem to be nearby. Oh, you. Oh, is that all of it? Nope. I still have to find... Oh, that was it. Okay, I got both of you. Oh, yeah, okay, that was it. That was easy. Test run was done with everyone, right? Yeah. I have C6 Yunjin fully built. I don't have Yoimiya. It does Yunjin pair with Yoimiya there? This is, yeah. Yunjin is the weird one, the rock star, right? This one? No, that's Xinyan. Which one's Yunjin? I thought I had Yunjin. Do I not? Guess not. Oh well.
Wherever in
Oh,
this
that one.
I carry
That one.
memories
Yeah,
of
no, I
my
don't have that
home.
one. Alright, let's do a couple of emblems here real quick. Well, it's like this bothering the crap out of me. Sometimes my cuticle like gets raised on that finger. So annoying. You ever C6. Who was she paired with?
Be my little pins. Get with me.
No, thanks.
Make yourselves at home.
I meant on her banner. Like, what banner was she on? Rude. Sir. Why are you dying? You know, I don't ever hear of anyone that, like, using Ayato. Ever. What bill pays? Zell service. Yeah, no one cares about you, Zell. Alright, we got attack. Yay. That's all I want to do. And maybe? Maybe. Don't get Sharpshooter's Oath. My Yelan has Favonius Warbow. R3. That is very ambitious, Atomic. More power to you. That is something I can guarantee I will never achieve. That's an achievement list that will never happen for me.
Allow me.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
I see everything.
Sir, you do not need to be hitting me. That's rude. You know, were you with me when I used to struggle to do this domain? I think it was like pre-Nahida, pre-Ayaka. Like, it's amazing how much easier it got. Like, so for those who are not here with me, oh, that could actually be pretty nice. That's true. You've been with me since March, I think it is. Around there. There were times with this domain where I ran out of time. I survived, but ran out of time. 6 minutes of dodging this dude and not being able to kill him. That's how broken Hyper Bloom is.
Into the wind.
Get with me.
What's it? F, right? Yeah, it was, I mean, I would say it was borderline impressive, albeit embarrassing. Well, look. Hey there, Key. How's it going, man? I know he is passed out right now. He's in full horse mode, and I cannot move my chair. So if you look, right there, that is the wheel of my chair. If I move, he gets hit by the chair. So I have to be careful. Oh, we didn't. There we go. That's pretty good, right? Now you just spam the domain easy clap. Pretty much. It's amazing. I mean, I could bust out my Ayaka team and have some fun with it. Let's do that real quick after I go grab 2 more condensed resin. It's so far away in Inazuma. Yeah, if I move and I hit him with the wheel, he will look at me offended as if he was not laying under the wheel. Like, I'm not responsible for this. You chose to lay there. Now time to see the abuse run. Well, I don't know about that per se, but it's a pretty good team. Oh, he's adorable. Earlier we were outside playing. He had his zoomies just running around. And he picked up... Okay. He's part German Shepherd, part Husky. He's half and half. He's 2 very intelligent breeds. This dumbass goes and grabs a vine with all of its thorns, runs around with it in his mouth, and then looks very offended when the vine hurts him. Like, yes, that's what happens when you grab a thing with thorns and put it in your mouth, genius. You need to get 150,000 coins, reach level 10, cause 300 elemental reactions, do 8 or more damage 10 times, play 600 action cards, play 200 summons, use 3 bursts in 1 match 10 times. That sounds terrible. That does not sound fun to do. Alright, so how well will this go? Also, I need to level Layla up. She's level 60.
Rest and rebuild. Sakura swirl.
Oh, you got lucky, sir.
Covenant of the deep.
The wind knows me.
Whirling snow. Allow me. My guiding stars. Take flight.
Oh, that was easy. He did. He had... I would call that a critical dodge. Like, otherwise he would have been dead on the spot. So we got to do it again. Yeah. Hey, elemental mastery. I'll never say no to that. Not that I don't think I need that for anyone, but hey, we got it.
Hold the line.
One with nature.
The night is cold.
Whirling snow. Coming Saturate. Sumetsu.
Twice? Really? My dude. Sir.
That hurts.
Right now, I'm just salty. Okay, well, fine.
Not now. Rest and rebuild. My opponent.
Wind strike.
Sakura swirl.
There. That's how that was supposed to go. You're supposed to get hit by that earlier, you jerk. I'm going the wrong way. Absorb 300 damage using the shields and win, and kill 2 characters 1 action 10 times and win. That sounds actually really difficult to do.
Hold the line.
Should we do one more? We'll do one more. And we got... Oh, it's my favorite. My favorite. Oh, you're not full. That's annoying. When he has electric shield. Ah, well, I mean, his shield doesn't last long, at least, so.
Allow me. The night is cold.
Into the wind.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Whoops.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Coming Saturate. Sumetsu. Rest and rebuild.
I don't know where he is, but that's fine.
Take flight.
I also need to build up my Icus more. I'm almost finished with it. It only took 4 months. It sounds about right. Electro damage bonus. Not bad. Oh, he does? I just dodge him. Was that good? Like, who would I use it on? That's future riding piece? Oh, well, let's take a look at it. not that one. So obviously I want double crit. Ooh. We got double HP with a roll of HP. Oh, the artifact set. Okay. Crit rate. Really worth it because I show my dominance with my name guard. You really could. Can tell you right now, we'll never. You know, we didn't get double crit, but you know, maybe we'll get more crit rate. But hey, we got the electro damage bonus with crit rate, which is rare. So. The domain after her release. Oh, interesting. I mean, we'll get up to 20 here. Ah, we got a defense roll. Don't do that. Let's see what we get. Also, I need to clear out some artifacts anyway. Oh, yeah. I don't have many. Oh, I've run out. That's not good. All right, so it's maxed, and we last two rolls were defense, but yeah, it's still good. 10%. 10% for the big guy, right? I don't think anyone's actually gonna get that reference. Dave probably would if he was in here. All right, so what should I be putting in the strong box? I guess that's the bigger question. Let's see, where's the one I want? Thundering Fury. Well, yes. One sec.
The academia? What happened this time?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Anything without crit stat? That's fair. Alright, Thunder and Fury. I have quite a few with crits. Man, all I do is think about it. Blade Embrace. Blade Embrace is duty as a Genshin player cherishes their artifacts. All I do is think about it. I'm one step away from being a hoarder, dude. Now you're good. You know, that could end up being awesome. Not gonna risk it. Now dual defense on there. Whoop. Wait, I have another elemental mastery? Shit. Think ring went right down my Yeah, I mean, that's far better than I could do. Are you hydro damage bonus? You might be good. Like, this is my personal hell, going through stuff like this. I also keep the elemental ones just, you know, just in case. It's actually not too bad. I have a lot of these feathers. Ooh. Put a lock on you, you double crit. How's it going, Si? What's the next banner? From my understanding, it is 2 new Fontaine characters. It is I don't remember their names. Not the Archon. That should be the one after. Oh, it's Utel again? Not that I'm gonna pull for Utel, but ooh, that'd be good. All right, let's see what we get. 33 items. Rio the Sleigh. Rio the Sleigh, Nouvelle Venti. Ooh, we're getting Venti. You tempted me. You tempted me. Animo. Don't need that. Ew. I don't have any money to spend right now. Ew. Ew. Well, I got garbage. Thanks, Stringbox. That was just terrible all around. Where are the other ones? There you are. That's good enough for now. Drop them again, all those. Did you finish Samara message? Huh? I'm done strong boxing for the moment. I'm sad now. I've not finished much in Samara. Oh, main scenario quest? No. I am at Inversion of Genesis, the Kabuki Mono's finale. I mean, I guess I could do that. I should probably do that, honestly. Or the interlude chapter. Try to speedrun it, but then I'm not gonna speedrun. I have to read it, you know. That's how I do things, man. We don't clickety click, we read. Because some people want to know the story. You never know. Not that, you know, someone's gonna go through all these streams to get the story. That would be a fun thing to do if I didn't hate it. Like, if I really hated my life, just do a like an extended stream of like each chapter, reading everything. I'm supposed to go down, aren't I? Nope.
Wait, you two.
Let's get up.
Just a moment, please.
It's not Dark Cloud, is it?
You're the traveler in Paimon, right? I thought you two looked familiar. People have been talking all about you. It's a pleasure to meet
Maybe.
you. Do you have a moment? there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Have we met before?
My name is Nabil. I'm a
Nabil.
mantra in the academia. You're friends with Sino, right? I've heard him mention you before.
That doesn't surprise me, Sai.
Currently, Sino
Alright,
is
I will be right back. I need to go grab some nasal spray
involving
because
smuggled canned knowledge.
I can't breathe. BRB.
It's been days since we've last heard from him.
Oh no. Do you think he's in trouble?
Well, to be completely honest, it's pretty hard to imagine anything that could pose a threat to Sino. But since we haven't heard from him, we're starting to suspect that the case might be more complicated than we had originally thought. Word has it that you two are brave, smart, and extremely capable adventurers. Do you think you could lend us a hand and help investigate the smuggling?
Alright, since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
Do you have any further intel regarding this case?
Large amounts of
I do need to get a
knowledge from
digital way to
unknown
play
origins
Dark
have been
Logic.
appearing on
I
the
thought you had
market
it on
recently.
your
Sino suspected
PS5.
that there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. And unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that. Rumors also
makes-
have
I
it
mean,
that
could always
some
mail you a
particularly
PS2.
dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market.
It wouldn't be hard to
Regardless
do.
of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action. Last we heard from Sino, he was investigating somewhere outside Sumeru City. It seems that he had found some leads at the time, but we haven't heard from him since.
Probably like 30
Sounds like
bucks.
we better go look for him. Come on!
Did I just walk into... God damn it. I just walked into Sino's story quest, didn't I? Here I was thinking I was doing... doing the Archon quest. I'm over here like walking into the cutscene for Sino's quest. God. If you want on Monday, I can go to the post office and see.
We're here! What should we eat first?
I have a nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing. Something important that I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Oh, sweet oxygen. Sorry, it's just... Give me a minute. I'm still processing.
Alright, whatever
Of course, I have to find a PlayStation 2 to do that
Paimon
with,
will
but...
be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Ew. Come on, Bran, let's dig this out. It's gotta be in there somewhere. There's something about Armin Soul and deleting oneself, Greater Lord Rukudavada, Forbidden Knowledge, and Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
And there's one for 50 bucks. Yes, that was it. Greater Lord of Rukudavada. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation unless her Lord Kusanali did the deletion for her? There'd be no point. Well, thank you there for the follow, Dome. I appreciate it.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Rukudavada. But this is a crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a
Ah, there
small
he is.
problem with the last bill.
We do stream
Look,
pretty much every day,
here.
just as a heads up. Weekends sometimes are a little hit or miss, but Monday through Friday, I'm pretty much here. Exclamation?
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many
Let's see, where's
distractions?
Kate?
I wasn't paying close enough attention.
she
Sorry,
is.
boss.
That's not her.
I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy. He's the Balladia.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to
I
afford to.
sent her a message.
No, please. I mean it.
Last
You don't need to
time I heard
pay
from her
me
was
anything.
July 31st.
I'm
Oof.
just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess.
Why do
But
people
I got
want so much
bigger
money for
things to worry
PS2s? What is
about.
this?
Look,
Hold up.
we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Yeah, hence why I'm checking with you.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
I
Just
mean,
a
she's
moment.
she's
I'll
giving me
be
a couple
right back.
updates here and there, but I
Stop.
mean, I know she had broken her wrist, so like, I know that takes a while to
I'm
recover.
gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at
When did I
first,
first
I got
commission her?
greedy.
It's been a while.
Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return
Oh man,
eventually.
that was back in like April.
You don't want money. You don't take days off. And
Yeah,
in
her
your
wrist
free
should be
time,
healed
all
by
I see
now.
you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a
I gave her half.
waiter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunset.
You should have given me 6 of the 9
I'll be
tier
right back.
badges.
Hey, what do we do now?
I guess I should save those, figure out how to do that. Let's follow him. I
Okay, stay out
don't
of
know how to,
Don't let him see you.
like, 6 of the 9, but 3 are usable. If that makes sense. You know, let me do this. Like, the last update that she had sent me on July 31st was, like, exactly what I'm looking
A
for.
blade embraces
So-
its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Like, here, I'll send you this real quick. Alright, where are you, Sai? I think I sent this to you already once before. There you go. And then, grab these. Bonk, bonk. There you are. So that's what she sent me so far. Which, I mean, I could utilize those, which is fine, but...
Hello and welcome, everyone.
Oh.
I am Safwan, a scholar from the academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias.
Man, why are PS2s like
I
$100
ask
bucks?
for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Oh yeah, I haven't
Since
forgotten.
you
I've just
so
been letting her do her thing.
desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However,
mic wire?
the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate
Something
their
happening?
wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value.
Do we have audio? Hey, we have audio. It's back. All right, now let's see. How's it sound? Sounds normal for now. We have audio. Hey, we have audio. It's back. All right, cool. Wow, that's a delay.
I swear to judge both parties with
Oh,
the
well,
utmost wisdom and
I don't have audio.
impartiality.
Hold up.
I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias. I ask for both parties to stand.
There.
May the
Now,
Dens
I
of
have audio too.
Archon also
God.
serve as a witness
Hi, yes.
to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you.
Well,
However,
it is on my
truth
side,
is
as if
that
you
the
all.
Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom.
Yes. Okay.
Therefore, the works they consume
So whenever the
should also
audio
possess
interface
enlightening
reloads, I have to
qualities and
reselect my
intellectual value.
personal mix for where I want my audio to go. It was not going
We
to
have failed to
the
identify
headphones.
these qualities in the shows performed
So you guys
at
had
Zubair
game
Theater.
audio. I did not.
In other words, instead of
that's-
struggling
I know how to
against
fix
the
that one.
Academia
Took me a while to
in
learn that
pointless
one.
confrontations. If you
Because
had
of course,
spent
like
your
it was a
time
brand new software,
reflecting
so I
on
didn't have
improving the
like
quality of your
any
shows
documentation to go off
and
to learn how to
enlightening
use it.
your audience, Zubair Theater would not be
Zubair!
today facing
Give me that
such a
paw.
tragic fate.
Thank you, boy.
Aggressive from
I'm
the
gonna hold
get-go. He's really putting on the pressure.
It's mine.
Can you stand her ground?
I like how his method to get me to
Now,
stop
Milu,
holding his paws usually to
First.
lick me.
carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia
Like,
looks
let me
down
show you
on
what
the
this
arts,
software looks like, man.
but rather because
So,
our
like, we
shows
have
live
the
up to
mixing.
their standards. However,
Oh, dude, I am tone deaf as hell. Oh, really? We're doing this again? Guys. Alright, so what are we doing? Recorder's opinion,
The
interpret.
most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer
Some
value.
mics have always been good for being cheap. Yeah, like, it's amazing what you can actually get with a cheap
Mr.
mic still.
Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater.
Like, the beacon mic itself it's mid-tier, which is painful to say at $300. It's really the software and the environment that you're paying
No
for.
form of art is inherently superior.
Like, I also have another very expensive mic sitting right down
She
right down
doesn't
there
lose
in a
anything else
box.
because of her
My
pain.
my Yeti Blue Pro.
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond
But
that
it uses
connects us all.
mini USB, which is gross.
Don't think
I'm just
that
gonna brute force this because I'm not paying attention.
Don't think that would.
In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance.
Yeti Pro.
Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to
So it's
all.
got
Everyone has the
XLR,
right
which
to
I need to get an
appreciate
XLR
art.
interface if I want to utilize it.
Appreciation is but a
It's
primitive
also
form of
mini USB, which I did a video on
satisfaction.
replacing that stupid
Guidance
port.
and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce
I have
growth in
considered
the
setting it back up again to
performers
see how well
as
it does.
well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts.
It's
If
a
all
2-to-1
performances
XLR.
are simple-minded,
You have to have their
require
own Y
little
cable,
effort
which I have to find. It's like $10.
and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding.
Yeah, you have
Nurturing
the standard
populace's understanding
Blue Yeti.
requires
Here's the
a
Yeti
long
Pro.
and arduous process, and guiding this process is the Academia's true
If I can even find it
goal.
on here.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly, what I should say here is
Oh, we're doing this again. Oh, I got it
Someone
right
at
first
our
try.
theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized
I like
that
how the
very
Yeti Pro
few
is
people
just
could
not
connect
on
with his
Amazon.
works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be
Currently
a
unavailable.
castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
My very
In that
first
case,
one was
before
a $10
passing
Amazon
judgment,
mic.
You should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilu.
I've had a lot of mics, and I got an AT2020.
As the party holding the burden of proof,
Probably not, no.
Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality
Like,
of
any
Zubayr
mic can be
Theater's
good if
programs.
you know how to mix your audio.
Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilu! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you
See,
have
I don't have
violated
anyone
the
like
law.
that. I have
So you must
myself,
now
and I'm
pay the
tone deaf as
price
shit.
for your transgression. This course
I
of
know
action
I
is
am. That's
also
the worst part,
completely
like-
procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubayr Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly
wanna hear
led
something
to
really
the
terrible?
present day's proceedings.
Where?
That is indeed so,
Let's do
according
this.
to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on...
Oh, damn it. Why are we doing this again?
I need to rethink things.
That one.
Mr. Zubair has already provided
Let me
signed
look at my
copies of
things.
all
No,
documentation
he's too proud.
related to
Yeah,
our
right.
operations.
Let me...
Everything
Do you want to hear
perfectly
just an
filled out and
absolutely
valid.
terrible microphone?
Although the theater's performances don't align
Where
with the
is it?
Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public.
Oh, it's not even on
Otherwise,
the
the
list.
theater can continue to
I think I
operate as long as
disabled
its
it.
license
That would
is
explain it.
valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Here. So, on the Instant 360 link, what I use for the doggo cam,
There are different ways to apply the rules. There
so
is
we come over here to
precedent
the
for
Instant 360 link.
So long as
You
this
can hear
matter
how
is
terrible this
discussed
sounds.
within the
It's
academia,
atrocious.
This course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of
So,
them support
on the
Sharif's
Instant 360
claim and
link,
position.
what I use for the doggo cam,
However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion
so
at
we
the
come over here to
Academia.
the Instant 360
In
link.
other words,
You can hear how
premature
terrible this
notice of
sounds.
demolition
It's
is
atrocious.
indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Okay, so that actually wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, which is kind of weird. Let's see, testing. Yeah, no. Now, what are we doing? We're doing something. So when I tested it the other day, it did not do well. So I'm kind of curious now why it sounded as good as it did. Like, it sounded... Well, okay, so it's also... I was this far away from it. You can keep my mic is right here next to me. So maybe he'll bite back.
Right. Stay focused, Nilu.
Like, I had
Even
it
if
set up
permission
on my
for
monitor, you know,
demolition has yet
arm's
to
length
be
away, and it
obtained,
sounded
it is a fact that your
echoey as terrible. It
performances
was so bad.
violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently
wanna test that
revoke your
again.
right to perform in
I'll
Zubayr.
test an Audacity after the stream.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performance.
True, like...
rights.
That's a thing?
Okay, so... That's his backup plan.
Rather than
So right now I have the
protecting
beacon
Zubayr
mic.
Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience.
Whatever a
and their
forearm is,
patronage
18
as your
inches,
sourse of
12
income.
inches away.
Without them,
That's why I think it's really
Zubayr
kiss
Theater
mic's
is
like,
nothing more than an
oh
empty
yes, baby, I
building.
love you right now.
And without its
Oh,
performance,
that peak's so
the
bad.
theater
The Lion, the
is
Witch, and the
nothing else
audacity of this...
What you said isn't true.
Hey,
at
Danoop.
all.
Keep it cool, Nilu.
Don't get it riled up. He's intentionally provoking you. But yeah, like whenever I do my voiceovers for YouTube videos,
Right.
I have the mic like right here as I do it.
But he
I'm doing high notes or more volumetric sections. They space. Yep.
just a little more.
We all do.
Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us.
How you doing, Mika?
No,
Oh no.
no. Zubair
I want
Theater
to stop that
isn't
maze
simply a
provoking my
performance
wife.
venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them. For
I have a new
every
character
single
to
one
do.
of us.
To do having you rolled with soon.
Perhaps
Oh, who are you
Zubair
going for?
Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon
You
normal
know?
theater operations.
Going for the
Sheikh Zubair
Pyro girl.
operates the theater for his livelihood.
almost dead girl.
His employees work.
She just
for
wants to be
their
closer to the
wages,
spirits she
and the
communicates with,
audience
man. That's all.
comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely
Like right
a
now, my voice is
byproduct in
so
this
shot.
exchange of
I
interests.
can't go
They
low.
may be
I can't go
pleasant and
high.
captivating, but they can
I'm
only
very mid
ever
right
be
now. It's very
secondary.
nasally. I hate it.
When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share
Like
our
I'm
knowledge
supposed to do a
and
voiceover
resources
tomorrow
with
for
one
my
another
YouTube
as if
video,
we
and I
were
don't know
all
if I'll be able
kin.
to.
However, this
But whenever I do my
collaboration
voiceovers
ends
for videos,
after the
like
results of our work are
I usually have the
published.
microphone like right here.
The reason is simple. We are
You just got back your singing voice.
and there
Nice.
are new
Mine has
projects
been
that
gone
await
for a
our
while.
attention.
But I really hate whenever I stream having the microphone right here.
Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as
I could let AI do it.
Sharif's argument
still
is
have that built
currently
out.
the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
One thing that really annoys me is like I can't do.
Going in the opposite direction.
I might need a new one, honestly. Is it still staticky? Let's see. Patience, Spybon.
A setup? So Nilu's got him?
I think you and I have different ideas of what live
He
is
said what he
YouTube.
said. The next argument could decide this debate. But
That's really
is this
weird.
really the best thing to do? It might be too cruel to Inaya. She already agreed
If so,
to
this will be the third one.
She wants to win, no matter
Let's see.
what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships
So for
will
whatever
have
reason,
no
like these
more reason
USB-C
to
cables
continue.
just died. The one that came with the beacon
If
mic
someone has
lasted like a
failed to
month and a
live up
half.
to his expectations,
Did not last long. It died.
If
It's
someone
causing
has
so
failed to
many
live up to
issues.
your expectations
So I just may
and
have to buy
ran
another
away from
USB-C
home,
cable. Ideally a higher quality one.
And
This one
she
is
shouldn't be your
super
daughter
cheap. I don't know where I
anymore.
got it from, but
Right?
it's like 6 feet long.
Inaya,
Sorry, Nilu. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
Yes, she does.
If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By
So what do you
your
guys think
logic,
about a
that
Gundam
means there
build
is
stream
no
maybe
more reason
Tuesday?
to sustain our relationship as father.
like a 3 to
And
6 hour
dollar.
stream depending on how long it takes?
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please
Hey there, Ham.
speak
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, man.
Let her speak.
Breaking
What
news.
she
Oops,
does
Jingles
not
NBC.
say,
Reasons
we
unknown. Back to
will
you at Channel 6.
No matter how many
Why do we
disagreements we've
choose
had,
6? I think we
the
need
truth
Channel 8.
is that you are still my father. You're so
I
immersed in your
still
own
love
world.
you.
You
We're not doing the cry, though.
understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Like, I feel like everyone in Samara is just a jerk for no
Don't look
reason.
down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere.
Dude, that dude looks
but
like he could
there's
rip his
only
head
one
off.
Zubair Theater.
That dude is ripped.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order!
Thank you, Zubair.
Order!
Appreciate
Members
it.
of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate.
But you will lose your daughter.
But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether
I mean, you probably should, because
there's
your
any
father's
points
kind of a
my
dick.
personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a
Feel sorry for
means to
She's
vent
being
my
named like
recurring
that, like-
frustrations. That is
That,
to say,
pretty much. I mean, like,
I was exerting
someone just had, like,
pressure on
they went to
you,
type, all was going well, and
hoping
then
you'd give up on your
their dog came with
lofty
cold nose right to
expectations.
the flesh, and like, whoa! And whoever they hit on the keyboard, that was his name.
Wasn't I just doing the same thing as you?
Where's my dog? Does he want a treat?
I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater,
Well, do you?
I have found the life I've
I
always
can feel you
wanted.
looking at me.
I will move on from my family
So you gotta come
troubles
over here.
and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand
sit,
with
boy.
my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
You
He's
should
so
be
bad at
asking
this.
us that question.
Oh,
Of course we
see,
are.
it sounds like his name. That's an impressive sneeze.
Maya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However,
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Love you. You do.
it is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are
Happiest pup ever.
you... never mind.
I appreciate that he does not lick me though. So it's funny. He knows he's not supposed to lick me in the face,
Left?
but everyone else that comes to my house, fair
Does that
game.
mean we've won?
I think it does. Raykar,
One?
Kurash, and he abandons us. Fantastic job. Inaya was also brilliant. I have a dog that only
Relaxed for
licks
a moment,
hands when
Ted.
lying under the covers.
I feel a little
I mean, that's
It looks like you still have a
probably the
place for her in
best
his
thing
heart.
she could look under the covers.
Terrific work, Nilu and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really
Yeah,
took
thank you
a
there
lot
for
out
the
of me,
sub.
though.
Appreciate it, Lear.
I don't ever want to do this
Oh.
again.
Oh, that's someone that probably just watched my how to repair a drone video and may have commented on it. Let's see.
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
No, not yet. Yeah, just not a dog. It doesn't even play fight. Yeah, like, oh, there's Mika. Hi. What am I doing? Waiting. I just realized, like, I'm fairly certain I just walked into something that was not what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, that was a completely different cutscene than what I was supposed to be doing. Cool. I need to find some way to make the Insta360 just follow Izzy on. Instead of me manually doing it.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer,
Follow dog.
what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsettia
Shush, Paimon.
Oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I would never believe it.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, we're staring at you hardcore, dude.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Yeah, you're right. We were following you.
Have we met before?
We sure have.
No, we haven't.
Hey, Dave, how's it going, man?
But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
It's positive.
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
Oh, I can prove it. You're a puppet.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
Separation anxiety is one of
guess
the
you
worst
do
things to
know
deal
me
with in a
after
dog.
all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere that I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
This Scaramouche seems far friendlier. We should just let him do his thing.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
All right.
Then let's return to the city.
Oh, and there's an ad. Return to the grocery stall. No. Well, good news. We're Ayaka. Jump. You've been having a lot of issues lately, man. Oh, and there's my dog. Go. I mean, I understand why mine did. Like, when the beacon audio interface crashes, it just
Here you go, boss.
tanks my poor computer.
I'll leave them right here.
Here you go, boss.
You really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid.
Don't
waste
your
your
time.
time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining.
Well, yeah, he's got a big old hat. Why does he
Imagine you
care?
were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
Because it's pretty.
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable.
Yeah,
know,
you see, that's the
You should
thing.
go live your life.
He's kind of immortal.
No, you're right.
I don't have to worry about dying.
Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
We're just slowly gonna get through some of this. Return to the Sanctuary of a place. Sursana. And this is why we don't typically do story mode. Story time. Because it's just a lot of this. And like, I feel weird talking through when people are talking. So I try not to. Because some people want to know the story. I know you don't. But some people might. I mean, I am actually slightly interested in this part of the story. Credit where credit's due. Yo, Nahida, we brought a friend.
Nahida! Nahida! What's wrong? Huh?
Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You tell Lesser Lude Custali what happened in the Grand Bazaar.
You say that you are trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots.
Man, I have so many plants in my yard that need to go away.
But these two
We're
claim
gonna
that
start
they
burning
know
out a
me.
stump maybe
But I
tomorrow
have a
or
hidden
Sunday.
past unknown even to myself.
Just a fire that'll go for like 4 days,
I wouldn't call
maybe
it
longer.
The past, but rather, this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that
So something that
it
I
ought to
may
be
take you
called,
up on is
previous
how to
incarnation.
properly tune an
Like a
Elgato
past
wave
life or
mic
something?
with the Wavelink software.
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive
Because
it.
a lot of people would really
Okay,
appreciate that.
I have
But
to
I
ask,
don't have the knowledge to do it.
what was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay.
Like, I know there's probably things I need to
see.
adjust in
You
my
want to tell me,
mic
but you
setup as
can't
well.
bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't
I've
have
never
the
used
most
one, but
wonderful
sure I could
existence
grasp
in
it.
my previous
So the
incarnation.
interface looks a lot like the one that I sent you for the beacon mic there with the audio mixer. Or
If it's that
not
difficult
mixer, what's
to
the word
talk
I'm looking
about,
for?
I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear.
For
but I'll be
tuning.
able to
I can't
handle it.
remember what it's called.
Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth
EQ
something
settings.
you care a lot about?
Equalizing. There we go.
Yes.
Equalizer.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
Yep. That's fair.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
Dichotomies. That's a word you don't
Seems
see
like
too
my
often.
previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
No, he's kind of a jerk.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
we were each other's enemies.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Ah, that's a good question.
This is so frustrating. This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but
Yo, welcome back,
he's
guys.
just some random stranger we met on the street. He's got so much to
I love
answer
you.
for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
Yes.
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me.
Look at that happy face.
Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? The
Nope,
sun's
no need.
kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Yep, you got it, baby.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Your nose is so long.
Now, prepare yourselves.
You just want to be by Daddy's side? Okay. I love you. Alright, so what are we doing? Enter the memory. Okay. Oh, it's a thing. Oh, and he's gone. I should probably put my actual team on, huh? You gonna lay down this?
This looks like Inazuma.
That is a nose on my arm, sir.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react
tired.
just like in the real world.
Worked outside for like an hour and wore myself out.
Sounds like an immersive
Dumb.
experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
Yeah, something like that.
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners?
Yeah, after this section finishes is where we call it quits for the night. Then tomorrow at some point, probably closer to like 10, 11 a.m., we'll do a Neo stream.
There's someone passed out on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes.
These fine clothes, baby.
Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Bikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna,
I'm gonna try and get some work done in the morning, but we'll see how things go.
Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa.
I need to do more editing tonight. Have
after
the video
latter
ready
had
for
once saved his life.
voiceover tomorrow. Write
At
the script maybe.
Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident. Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face.
I didn't know we were playing Code Vein again.
Long and happy life.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Okay, we have battle music. I'm very confused right now. Ah, there we are. Door! Door of Resurrection activated. Well, that's gonna hurt. This is fine.
Time to go.
I guess they expect you to have Flying Boy for this, so you don't get hurt by things.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Magic. I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I don't know. I mean, they just let you get electrocuted for no reason.
Like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard
But
my
he's the
mom
only
and
character
dad
that could,
used to
like,
make
fly through it
forts,
and not get injured.
But the factory manager died.
Oh.
And then my dad
I didn't
got
see where the
sick.
toggle was. It's fine.
He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
Oh,
This
so we're saying
child
if I was
didn't have any-
patient,
Or rather,
I wouldn't have gotten shot.
Balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the Balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
Sounds like it's gonna be a short life.
What happened to the child then?
You don't ask
He
those
died
questions,
from his
Paimon.
illness while he was still very young. The
And there you
Balladeer
go.
came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
The kid died. That's not really betrayal, my dude. You caught a case of the unalives. I'm sure he didn't want to. I mean, maybe he did, depending on how bad the cough was, but he did break the promise. You're right.
Let's keep going.
It was a shitty thing to do. Sounds like something that would be punishable by death. I'm not gonna lie, after having the Rona, with the cough oh, I'm getting shot. With the cough that I had after that, like, I think death may have been a better option. Sweet release is definitely an accurate
realize
statement.
you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting.
That's the worst.
What you are truly.
Especially when it starts to give you migraines, like, oh.
With an iron will. Or to drift aimlessly.
trying to win me over?
Fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet?
I'm just waiting for my Sinal flu to kick in. Like, it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, I'll be very amazed. And when it does, I'll be MIA for like 3 days because I will be NyQuil'd out of my mind, just asleep.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma. In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here. Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
Jeez. I have like 7 boxes of tissues here. I don't know where they all came from because I've not bought tissues in years. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Danny Beep. I remember this. It was an unsettled place.
Look over there.
What is that?
Well, my fair
Is that a
lady.
frog? It's a frog.
Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for
Senora.
me?
You know what?
Wow. You shouldn't have.
Thank you there for the follow. I appreciate
What
it.
do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan.
I see your frog and I raise you a dog.
To be a more meaningful use of your time.
Is that Snooki?
Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You
I mean,
and
who
Child
doesn't
never
love Senor?
fail to find ways to complicate things.
Just did my AR-35 Essential Quest. Nice. How long you been playing?
Nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that
3
poor
weeks?
little tongue
Nice.
of yours a rest and stop
Well, hopefully you're
pretending
enjoying
like
it.
you're above everyone else. By then, see you at the victory.
Went straight to
feast.
AR-39 after it. Wow. So you'd been farming for a
Poor
bit
little
before
tongue.
you ascended.
She's playing with fire
This
talking
is
to me
our
like
story
that.
stream.
Who does she think she is?
I mean, to be fair, if you don't know the story
Someone might
and you just
find
come into
me
this,
hiding
like,
in it now.
this isn't spoiling
I
anything.
should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The Illuminate looks very unamused.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yeah, all my characters are stuck like, oh, that hurts.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Yeah, I would say like the first couple of weeks of the game.
are you
Oh,
staring
first
at
couple of
me in
weeks of the game for me were probably the hardest.
Can't you think
What characters do you have so far?
to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
However, I don't recall ever getting stuck on any of the
You're only number 6 because
Ascension
you're
quests or anything
more
like that.
use than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
But then again, I did have
You're
coaching, and
about
she's
as
just
much
amazing.
fun to be
so.
around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Jungling, Yelan, Diluc, Kuching. You've got the starts for an awesome team. I did. You were correct.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Yeah, like between the two, like with
I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Kuching, Yelan, and Zhongli, you've got,
When do we start?
like, you won't die,
You seem
and you're gonna kill
impatient.
everything before he kills
You
you.
should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial
Guess you could do
affair.
rotation of Zhongli shield,
Transformation is a lengthy process.
coaching
As such, I too
skill,
would recommend that
Yelan
you commence
burst,
as soon as possible. In the event
Diluc
that a successful
skill,
connection is established,
coaching
his
burst,
body will
and have a
permanently bound
kind of
to the
slaughter
machine,
everything.
and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Yelan can
Nothing
get
worse than
super
what I've
broken.
been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you apart from your crazy experiments?
That way you can just make things
I
explode and not worry about
suggest you
taking damage.
speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you
Were you just trying to build pity?
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out
I mean,
of
I did.
Paimon.
I just want all their Archons. It kind of annoys me that Venti's coming out next. It's like, I really like Venti's playstyle. Like, his skills are pretty amazing. Just want someone besides the ones on the banner. That's fair.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes,
I'll probably end up skipping
you are
it.
evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets?
Like, I know a lot of people really hate on Venti, but he's got some crazy crowd
The
control.
human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
He's the reason I started Genshin. I was so disappointed when I started and I had to wait. Yeah. Are you saying?
Can you return my memories to me?
So how many wishes do you have saved up for him so far?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you
Me saying wishes? No, sir. I just spend money. Well, that's also an option.
I've lived with the
I try to
my
avoid
whole
that
life.
route.
My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's words? A person can erase themselves. Even though the original Baldur is gone, this person will live on in his place. Are a person's sins as an inescapable part of their destiny
I've
too?
always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Well, I'm halfway to AR 42. I mean, the first like 50 levels, they're pretty easy. You hit like after AR-50, it slows down a lot, and then AR-55. So I play daily. I've been to AR-56 for 3 months.
Set him free.
My range was not vain.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful. What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
Kept it. Yep. The cap is real, man.
Is he alright?
Oh, he's having a bad day. Do we have to actually do the fight? You get to see just how strong Lumine actually is. It's not over yet. How could this happen to me?
We'll be purged. That's why. This won't be the end.
Hi, we're friends. Have our cutscene moment. I mean, it's a good cutscene from the looks of it. That was a freaking laser beam there, so. Full animo. Spent 40 minutes trying to find the damn serpent to ascend Yalon down in the chasm. You know, the rune serpent, he's okay. We're doing. You know, he's kind of dying.
Upon the gale.
Insignificant.
Can I have my team back, please? I would like them back. Because he's about to die. Go to someone else's road. Oh yeah, that's very true. I guess if I just, you know, don't touch the ground, all is well. Yeah. I'm assuming I'm supposed to win this. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that.
My endless cycle begins.
Am I just invincible? Like, I can't die. I'm curious now. Kill me. The omen at memory's end. Yeah, the rune serpent, when you first meet him, like, he is complete pain. But once you learn his pattern, he's not that bad. Kill me. I can't die, right? Yeah, I can't die. Everlasting Lord of Arcane Wisdom.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
Oh, wanna?
It disappeared. Did we win?
Maybe. Who's only
What did
super
you
warm? Do my
expect?
command gun. Just
I
wait till
never
you learn
used to
about the
that.
Wii Nut.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh
The
on
Wii Nut.
myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
You'll learn. He's in Sumeru. It's another worm. He's not Dr. Worm either. Now you recovered your memories. The past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
They call me Dr. Worm.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on.
Have you started the Abyss yet? Spiral Abyss? Me, myself, but not I. Leave the memory. Okay. How far have you gotten in it?
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer. It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
I'm sure you are, Paimon.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent
probably
events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat. Floor 5? I mean, that's a good start.
It's like you said,
As time goes on, you will get further and further.
May look futile, but it wasn't
So we can eventually
completely
36-star the Abyss.
At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the
No,
fates of
you
other
can't forget about it.
These are not
As,
simple things to accomplish.
Like, as you complete things, it kind of becomes like the main thing you
Complete annihilation.
you can really do.
But this is just a
That's
fantasy.
challenging, at least.
Even if the
Like in Fontaine,
Balladeers
there's
removed
an
from
enemy with
existence,
3.5 million
the
HP,
world
but it's
will
still a
not
joke.
heed your will.
Indeed.
Just want to Calais.
Ridiculous.
Clay's cute.
Doing all
She's a
that
sweetheart.
when you've gotten so
She's actually a
little
pretty
in
good Denjo
return?
character, too.
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me.
She
Winning
is.
you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahito doesn't see you in that way.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guy.
So,
You're into justice
as
and all
you
that.
progress with
Sorry
Dragon
if I have a
Spine,
slightly different perspective on
you'll
things,
realize that you don't
but
have
I don't feel like I've been duped.
enough of
The
the
wisest
whatever it
leaders
is. I
are
don't remember what they
fated
call
to
it.
end up
The
with
red
best
stones.
helpers.
And you have to do
live with
weekly
that.
quests to get
I'm
enough
glad you're able to think of
to
it in
finish
that
it.
way. Traveler,
Have fun.
in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul
Agate,
more
yeah.
deeply
Crimson Agate.
and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of
I
your
don't remember what they're
twin's
called.
journey
Redstones.
recorded in Irminsul.
I hated Dragon Spine so much.
What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Okay, so you're already at that point. Thank you. Let's hope you can find some
I will
answers.
try.
It's my enemy. It's not that bad at that point. You've got everything else. Yes?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I want to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
I didn't do all this for a reward. Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true.
Said though, my journey of feeding the foxes for Kursanaga has ended.
Not simply a
That
legend
was
that can be
okay.
reset
So
to zero.
when I did that one, my chat
deep
would
down
daily
you
yell at me
realize
to feed the foxes
People who show up in your life
because
don't
they know
just
otherwise I will
evaporate
just
like water
forget.
drops and leave nothing behind.
And it happened a few
There
times.
is no such thing as balance.
You can still feed them though.
Some things in this world can never be brought back.
In Fontaine, there's a
can
seal
never be
that you can feed.
Which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live
The
without
thing
a
I remember
heart,
for the last 5
can they?
days.
Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even
Even without a heart.
You're just bearing your feelings.
Well, yeah, that's what he
Past is
does.
set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope you can give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need
I
to
already
follow
need
the
another
hero.
haircut again.
Otherwise,
Jeez.
all our efforts will have been for nothing.
And he's gone. I really regret choosing Lumine, not Ether. So tomorrow we'll have a
I
stream,
guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
likely around like 11 a.m.-ish. Currently, time is 7:12 p.m.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Playing some more Neo.
Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
Don't do that,
Why?
Paimon.
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
Like, I always go with
A
the female
name is
protagonist,
life's
but
first gift. You didn't say it out loud,
Ether
but
fits
I
better.
know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
Nah, you want us to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
What should we name him? Do we get to name him now?
Have you got anything?
Oh god, we have to do it now? You can obtain the item in Appellative Stroke from the Arkham Quest Interlude Inversion of Genesis, which will allow you to change Eons Adrift Wanderer Animo's name. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Once you've renamed this character, some interfaces in the game going forward will display the name that you have chosen. There is a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Disclaimer. Travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service while using this function. To create a healthy gaming environment, please read and confirm that you will not instigate or take part in the creation of content that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, ethnicity, government, or region. The bullying or insulting of any travelers or groups of travelers. Any other content or behavior that violates terms of service. What should we name him? I mean, is his name actually Scaramouche? Like, canonical name? Let's see. Baldir's canonical name. Damn it. I'm not a robot, Google. I know I'm behind the character right now. And Kini Kizushi, Japanese. Ender of Nations. Hat guy is the only name he uses later. Everything else is just whatever name you give him. Don Sombrero. Canonically, he might just be referred to as the Wanderer, like MC's called it, the Traveler. Outside of that, he gets some variations of Hat Guy. No, that's the point. You choose it. El Benedito. I named him Jerry. I named him Steve. Hat Guy. El Chupacabra. I still wonder how you give custom is not different. How you give Traveler. John Cena. Oh, don't do that. Right, endless. Scaradonara. Name him Shinji, or some other normal Japanese name. Every meme does become boring after some time. Fair point. Now I'm just curious what people have been naming their Scaramouche. Bring it full circle. Mursame. I mean, this is the exact moment. Ah, fine. I hate you. He's now named Jerry Dorsey.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I think this will do. Only because I can't fit Engelbert
right.
Humperdinck.
If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done
Grande.
yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
Well, what do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated
I don't have
me
Venti yet.
and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor.
Or I could have named him
least.
Trinta.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be
I don't know.
You still need some time to compose
It's going to depend on what comes after.
One more thing.
Because I don't have a whole lot of wishes available.
There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden
thank you,
Gokuden
Gerardo.
and
Appreciate
myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
Yeah, sure. I
Even
can
though
do
the
that for you,
events have
Jerry
been
Dorsey.
erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you. Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
I appreciate the share as well. Fine.
No nonsense. I like it. All right, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone. What he went through today would have been like living an entire life.
I do wonder if anyone will actually get the reference for his
He'll
name.
need some
I hope
time
they
to
do.
calm down. Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now. I think I was supposed to spell it with a G.
Paimon is starving. Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go.
I mean, he is a
and
British
relax for
pop
while.
star singer, so maybe someone will know. I have quite a few viewers from across the pond, so maybe.
I've got it!
I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
I mean,
I heard that
details.
Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
All right, so with that said, that is where we are going to end today's stream. That was like 40 minutes of cutscene alone. Yay. But so we will be live tomorrow, likely morning time, 11 a.m.-ish Central Standard Time. For reference, currently 7:21 p.m. Because I have to do some editing and some voiceover work tomorrow morning before I stream, so my voice isn't completely shot for doing voiceover. Oh, you mean the one that I walked into on accident? Or the other one? I think there was another one. Oh, I haven't checked in for today. On board with that for sure. Check in, yeah, because we're at 5,000. Oh, we're not doing well. All right, that said, that's where we're going. Standard banner. What about it? Only 7. I'm saving up so that way I can max out the jungling. Do I get something at this one? No. Get 3 more wishes. I mean, they don't get the next wish until 40. I don't have the books for that. Because I got everyone up to at least level 20 to get the free wish. We will get them soon. I mean, in like what? 8 days we get 5 more. So at that point, we'll have our wishes. Because they're so delicious.
Guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation is the stick.
Because I don't like body hair. Pretty simple. Just something I've never liked.
Time to go.
Grab you guys here real quick, because I always need more crystal flies. Sayu? Eh. Once you collect one, they still run off, so. I've gotten very used to this one.
Go.
Drat.
Yeah, so like you have Sayu in the party. But then they run off. Oh, damn it. Get over here. Come here. Yeah, we got that one. Where's the other one? It's way up there. Usually the winery has some as well. I'm pretty good at getting quite a few. Oh, damn it. No! That's way too high. I'm getting pretty good at getting quite a few in Fontaine as well. Roll! Roll, baby, roll. Wait. Sure, we have all the stamina right now. Oh, God. So what you're saying is Sayu can just destroy things with her roll. Sometimes the winery itself also has crystal flies, but yeah, over here. Oh yeah, she's in the trail this time, isn't she? Get back over here. I always forget that you can do that mid-air. It's like if you need extra height. Very convenient. You remember doing it. I did not didn't fully understand what I was doing. Man, just come to the winery. Jeez. So many crystal flies.
The wind knows.
Did I miss any?
Nice and spicy.
I mean, the best combo is just have slimes.
Don't get frostbite.
You're toast. Can't catch me. Boba, get them.
Goba, get them. Oh yeah, baby, eat this. No, what? Why'd you stop rolling? Do I have to hold it? Oh, damn it. No, it's too late. Come here.
I'm out of here. You're toast. I'm the frying pan.
Oops. Oh, well, it's fine. Alright, but on that note, I am calling it quits. Voice is starting to die me. I still have to do some editing, so I can get on that. But I do appreciate everyone being here, and so we'll be live tomorrow morning with a bit more Neo. And until then, thanks so much for tuning in, and have a